What up, what up, what up? It's K.Honesty, and I'm about to review The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 4. So if you haven't seen the 4th episode of Season 8 of The Real Housewives of Potomac, turn this video off right now, go watch the episode, and come back and watch this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. It's a simple and free way to support my channel. It takes less than 4 seconds to do. So if you're spending 4 seconds of your time watching the video right now, you can hit the like button, you can hit the subscribe button. And you'll know that I don't only review Potomac, I review other shows as well. I gotta do Married to Medicine right after this. I just finished doing Baddies East on Zeus Network before this one, so go check that out if you watch that. Also, I'm not a public speaker. I will tend to fumble my words. You're gonna hear so, like, it is what it is. I might stop to regain my thoughts like I just did. I'm definitely gonna be looking at my notes that I take throughout the show. And yeah, all that good stuff. Comment below what you would grade this episode, what you thought of this episode, what you think about what I talk about, if I forgot anything, if I was off on anything. Comment below. I like to grade the episodes before and after my reviews. I'm going to grade this episode a B+. This episode was turned. This episode was very turned. I would have to give it a B+. Yeah, so last chance, if you haven't seen The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 8, Episode 4, turn the video off because I'm about to spoil the entire episode. Let me get some water before I start, okay? So the first scene of the episode is Nneka picking up her husband from the airport. He's a travel doctor, so he's always out of town. She said he's like 1 week he's here, 1 week he's there, 1 week he's not, stuff like that. So they're in the car. I don't know what they were supposed to be role playing or whatever in the car, basically, because Nneka's like, "Oh, you gonna be home? Let me check and see if I'm ovulating this week." He's like, "You're always ovulating." I'm just like, okay. This is how we get introduced to them. So Karen, she calls Nneka while they're driving and invites them, her and her husband, to the, what's her husband's name? Ike, I think. Invites them to the game of pickleball with all the couples. So then they show this clip of Nneka's cousin FaceTiming Nneka, telling her that Wendy's sister feels like Nneka basically using Wendy for clout. And after the way this episode went, I don't put it past her. I could see that. So then in the confessional, Nneka and her husband talking about the day after Wendy's mother allegedly called about the shrine and everything. Eddie, Wendy's husband, unfollowed Nneka's husband, Ike. And she lets us know that apparently, she said that Eddie and her husband went to college together and was in the same type of social group or something like that. But then we found out later that they didn't even know each other. Like, she made it seem like they was college buddies and all that. So then she says he unfollowed her husband. So I'm just like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Eddie's supposed to ride with his wife. But I also feel like that probably wasn't Eddie. It was probably that was probably Wendy. You know, married couples be going through this. She probably saw that and was like, "Oh, we unfollowing him." Because when we watch it later, Eddie looks so surprised, like he ain't know what was going on. So I can definitely see Wendy being the one to unfollow Nneka's husband. Shit, I can see Nneka being the one to find it out. Because they set the scene up to make it seem like the husband was thrown off, but the way Nneka brought it up to her husband, he looked kind of thrown off. So I wouldn't put it past Nneka to be the one that realized that Eddie was the one that stopped following him. And I don't put it past Wendy to be the one that actually unfollowed him. And Eddie probably was just like, he probably don't care enough, like, to care. Like, probably don't care. I was like, that's right, Eddie, ride for your wife. So Robin and Giselle, they meet up. These bitches, I'm just like, I wish I could skip this scene all entirely, but got to talk about it, of course. So, of course, they talking about this the waiter, and he's cute, but he look too young. It's just like, So they talk about each other's kids, like how your kids doing and things like that. I think Robin said one of her boys is sick or something like that. And then Giselle talks about Grace going away to college. So then Robin, she basically reads the text message from Karen inviting her and Juan to come to the pickleball game. So Giselle asks Robin, like, is Juan actually coming? So Giselle says in her confessional that, she shares in her confessional that she had a conversation with Juan in Atlanta because her and Robin was out there doing a show for their little podcast. So she said that she tells Robin that Juan yelled at her and then, yeah, she says Juan yelled at me because you told him that Giselle didn't believe anything that you said, that he said. So Robin says, he wasn't yelling. He just talks really loudly because he has bad hearing from coaching. And she had the nerve in this episode to say that fucking Wendy was deflecting. What? He got bad. I mean, I guess that's a thing, but no. I know it's a thing that some players get stuff like that, but no, I don't buy that. And then you smiling, and Robin was smiling the whole time she was saying it. I was just like, you know you full of shit. You know it. Like, you know it's bullshit. And I was like, look how light Giselle coming at Robin about Juan. If this was anybody else's husband, she would have dragged this situation down. It would have been way worse. So then, yeah, Robin starts telling Giselle. First of all, she was like, I shouldn't be telling you this because I told her I wasn't going to tell. So Robin tells Giselle about what Nneka's folks and what Wendy's sister supposedly told Nneka's folks and the whole thing about Wendy's mom and the shrine and everything. And of course Giselle is eating that the fuck up because she can't stand Wendy. They just haters. It's just like the hate is so real for Wendy, and I don't even, like, it's crazy. They got genuine hate for this woman. For what though? Because she dark skinned. That's what I feel like. Y'all ain't got no real reason. She's coming for y'all next this season, and I'm here for it. Like I said in my last review, I'm so here for Wendy's attitude this season. Because y'all did her so dirty last season. What? No. I'm here for everything. And then the way Robin told Giselle, I was just like, I feel like Giselle already knew. I wouldn't be surprised if Robin told Giselle this before they set this little scene up. Because I was like, this fake ass, like, Giselle probably already knew. They just set this up for Robin to tell her something I wasn't supposed to tell you, but, like, oh, God. So then we get this scene with Candace and Miss Dorothy, Mama Dorothy, whatever. So Candace talking about with her mom, like, how much she spent promoting her tour and how Chris wasn't happy about it. And Dorothy was like, Chris wasn't happy about it. Well, what's he out here doing? Like, trying to be shady, but she's talking something. I wasn't trying to be shady, Candace. So Candace was like, he's bringing money in. But Candace says in her confessional that back when Chris was working 12-hour shifts and they didn't see a lot of each other, she would be upset and he left his job to please her. She's like, happy wife, happy life. She says now it's a double standard that she's the one that's never home and he the one that be in the house the more. And I was like, is double standard the right word? More like a role reverse. More like role reverse. And my lips is dry. I need to get some chapstick. I do not like how they look right now. They look weird. So then Dorothy, she asked Candy, like, are you gonna sit down, Candace? Are you gonna sit down with Robin? So Candace basically like, I don't know how to move. I mean, I don't know how to have a conversation with Robin after how she moved last season. So then she tells Dorothy about the pickleball event, like, this will be my first time seeing Robin. So we just going to see how it goes. At one point, Candace says she does believe that Robin is covering up the lies for Juan. I mean, we all see it. Candy, they just mad because Candy like to say it. They just can't handle Candy's mouth. Candace's mouth. They can't take it. So we get to the final scene of the event, which is Karen's pickleball game. So Giselle arrives first. Mind you, it's a couples event. So Giselle arrives first, says that Cal's coming to do her friend / hairstylist or whatever. Like, he'll be arriving shortly. And you know Karen had to... You know how Karen had to hit her shit in the confessional. She was like, where's the man? Like, I haven't seen the man. Like, she was like, the preacher stayed on the phone. Karen be having me cracking up in her confession. Karen is just that bitch. I love me some Karen, man. I love Karen, bruh. So then Mia and Gordon arrive in separate cars. I was like, what's up with that? I mean, I did see on the Shade Room, that they supposed to be divorcing. So I guess we starting to see the cracks and stuff play out and stuff between them. Especially after a couple episodes ago, Mia was telling Gordon that at one point she did think that he had something to do with the company's mishaps or whatever. And I was like, damn, you don't even believe in your own husband? And then look, me and Gordon get there right, and Karen, she done graduated from giving me a hug. I mean, from giving me a handshake. Now she giving her ass air French kisses. She like, mwah, mwah, this is what we're gonna do now. Like that. Hey, Karen is just a mess. So funny. So Wendy and Eddie, they come in, and then Candace comes in. She tells Karen and Ray, like, Chris couldn't make it. We thought this was a different time. He'll come next time, things like that. I'm like, damn, when the next time they're going to do something in couples? And then Giselle explains in her confessional why she didn't speak to Candace. I was like, who gives a fuck? I didn't give a fuck about you, girl. Bye. Candace says in her confessional, fuck that bitch forever. I'd be like, yes, get the fuck home, bitch. You think she cares? She's like, nobody cares, girl. So Ashley, she comes, she brings her assistant friend or something like that. So the men, they go to play their own game, and the women Karen starts pairing the ladies up to basically pairing them up with people they got disagreements with or they beefing with at the time. Somebody was like, I thought we were going to be doing couples again. I did think it was going to be couples against couples. But I mean, hey. So Karen puts Candace on a team with Giselle and Ashley, and then puts Mia and Wendy on a team together. So, and I'm here for it. I'm here for Karen doing this. I mean, I don't even want Wendy to be cool with these. I don't want Wendy or Candace to be cool with these bitches. I don't mind if they just be hanging out with each other and Karen comes every once, because Karen is back and forth. Like, y'all ride me, I'm the fence. But I wouldn't mind it just being the way it kind of is now. I don't care. Like, fuck them other bitches. Fuck Giselle. Fuck Robin. Fuck Mia. Fuck Ashley. All them bitches. Fuck them bitches. And after this episode, fuck NECA too. Fuck that bitch too. So then NECA and her husband, they arrive, and NECA gets put on the team with Wendy. The high between Wendy and NECA was so awkward. It was fuck. But you see NECA's ass spoke first, because Wendy was not about to speak to that bitch. Even though Wendy had just got that info from Ashley that Ashley misconstrued and all that, she was still like, oh, the bitch better speak to me first. Better know what the fuck it is. Fuck. And then, drum roll, whatever. Then Robin and Juan walk in. Everybody and their mama's face drop. Seeing Juan come in that bitch. And Juan big as shit, so they like, oh shit. All the ladies in their confessionals give their thoughts on Juan being there. Wendy said, I thought he would be in another country speaking French. Candace was like, is that the player from the Himalayas? They is so funny. But then Candace, this is why sometimes I love you, but Candace says in her confessional, I don't know why Robin has a problem with me. I was like, girl, you know why, but it don't even matter. Like, fuck her. Let her keep that problem. Let it stay like that. We don't care about Robin and Giselle. Fuck them bitches. Karen in her confessional is good. Robin comes in with some type of see-through black baddie suit. I was just like, to play pickleball? Karen's in her confessional reading her ass for filth, talk about something. She need to put that little pussy away. Talk about something don't nobody want it, especially now. No, what she say? She said she need to put that pussy away. No, she said need to put that, what she say? Damn, what the hell did Karen say? No, she said she need to put her cat away because nobody wanted, not even one. And then she was like, cut that out. Hey, I love Karen, bro. She funny as hell. She's like, cut that out. Because she was saying, we was all thinking, like, what are you wearing, girl? Like, what? There's other people's mans there. What are you doing? Why would you even let her wear that out the house? So they start the games and whatever. They play a few rounds or whatever. And then the couples, they start to, like, eat and mingle and things like that. And then the friend of Kierna, she arrives. Seemingly, she knows Giselle. Giselle tries to make it a big deal tries to make it seem like everybody knows Kierna and not just Wendy. It's like, who cares? You just try to make a moment and you don't got no moments. Your shit's falling flat this season, and I'm here for it. The less Giselle scenes, the better. That's why I was pissed off they gave us a Robin and Giselle scene earlier. I was like, Yeah, so Karen, she starts to thank everybody for coming. And she was about to say, even Robin's here, despite our differences. Before she can even say, she just gets Robin's name out. Robin get the, keep my name out of your mouth. Why are you saying my name? Why are you saying my name? Basically trying to fake get active because her man there. And then Juan decides, oh, I'm about to go play the game. I ain't got time for this. Like, she was literally about to just say, you see how me and Robin can be in here, and despite our differences, and we made up, this is an example of how you ladies could do the same thing. But before she could even get that out, Kiki, why you gotta bring up my name, bro? Trying to get so active for your nigga with your stupid ass sheer outfit on. Like, see-through outfit. Like, what? I was just like, bye, Robin. And Juan trying to fake walk away. Bye, nigga. Nobody gives a fuck. Bye. So this is when Ashley decides she wants to bring up the whole miscommunication with Nneka and Wendy that she misconstrued and all that. So Candace basically like, well, now we know it was messy Ashley and her forehead. So are you and Wendy cool now? Ask Nneka, are Nneka and Wendy cool? So they both say like literally they both say verbatim like at the same time too. Like, I don't know her to have a problem with her. So then Nneka's like, I'm glad to hear you say that because I feel like I felt like you had a problem with me. And then starts talking about her whole her mom and the whole alleged shrine and things like that. And Wendy's just like, are you serious? And her and Nneka start going back and forth. At one point, Karen goes over to Giselle talking about something. This is your fault, Giselle. And Giselle's like, you better keep your green butt over there. It was a little moment between Giselle and Karen that I kind of appreciated. Even though I can't stand Giselle ass. I was like, okay, this is the one time Giselle's not involved. So they go back and forth, Nneka and Wendy. Nneka ends up calling Wendy a bitch. They just love to hate Wendy. That's their sole purpose on the show is to hate Wendy. It's sad that she got them rattled like that. It's sad. It's like y'all the hate y'all have for this woman, it make y'all look worse. It don't make her look worse. That make y'all look worse. So then Robin, trying to start shit, tells the shit starter Ashley, oh, it's more to the story, but Wendy won't let Nneka get it out. And I'm just just like, girl. So this one, Candace, of course, has to be the voice of reason because everybody wants Nneka to get at Wendy because everybody's against Wendy. Karen, you low-key, I mean, when she ain't set this up, Ashley brought it up. Now I think about it. But she knew it was going to happen. All the ladies in one room, whatever. But so, yeah. So, then what was I at? So, Candace, like, has to be the voice of reason or whatever. Tells Nneka, like, first she was like, y'all two shouldn't be beefing. Y'all Nigerian. Y'all from the same. And Nneka's like, that's the point. Like, I don't have no problem with her. But then you say you don't have no problem with her. And then you keep saying stuff about her mother and her sister. So Candace telling her, like, well, you can't hold Wendy accountable for the actions of her mom and her sister. And I'm like, exactly. Anybody would ride for their sister, their mom. They feel like somebody threatening, coming in, doing things to harm, to cause harm or anything like that. We would expect your family, parents, whatever, Nneka to ride the same. So I'm like, you can't hold that against Wendy for what her mom and her sister does. So Wendy said something about Nneka bringing up the shrine thing is incriminating. I don't know if she was saying it would be incriminating towards her mother if her mother actually does have this shrine, or if she was saying that it's incriminating for Nneka to even bring it up. I don't know which one she was saying. So they asked the ladies in their confessionals, do you believe that the shrine is real? Of course, what's her name? Giselle says yes. Because she loves to hate Wendy. They asked Karen. Karen's like, her mother prayed for me, so I don't think it's true. Karen's like, this is not my portion. Like, no, I want to be out of it. Mia's like, I'm not even going to say anything because I don't want her mom to get at me. I'm just like... So they asked Wendy and Nneka, can you guys, like, work it out? So Wendy's like, I want to work it out with Mia. I was like, why? I get it, though. She was trying to get away. She goes over, whispers to Mia for them to go step away and talk. I was like, I don't even know why she want to talk with, because Mia had her little side comments while Nneka and Wendy was arguing. She was like, yeah, she said that to me. It's like, but you want to go, but I get it, though. Wendy was just trying to, like, because she's not about to go back and forth about this situation that don't got nothing to do with her. This is her mom and her sister. Plus, she don't know, you bringing this up. She don't know what you talking about. So she needs time to go talk to her sister and her mother to get their side before she even say something to you. Because she did tell her, like, you sound crazy. But I get why Wendy did what she did. Like, she was like, I'll go talk to Mia. So Mia and Wendy, they walk away to talk. This is when Robin in her confessional talking about something Wendy is deflecting. I was like, yeah, you would know, bitch. You would know. You the queen of that shit. What? Like, girl, got a nerve to talk about deflection. And like I said, I feel like she was just trying to get away from that situation because she cared. Like, Wendy cared. I will say, is one of the cast members that cares about her reputation. She'd give you some shade verbally and all that and things like that. Because when they was arguing, she got up and was like, you just want to be like me. It wasn't given, I'm sorry, but I still love Wendy. I don't care. It wasn't given. But I was like, I'm here for Wendy this season because they played with her last season. So I'm here for all that she giving them. I'm here for it. So yeah, I was just like, Robin saying deflection is crazy. Like, yeah, that's crazy as hell. And plus, and then you talking about deflection when you doing deflection in this moment. You trying to get people to focus on Wendy so they won't worry about your situation and all your dumbness, your dumbassness. Robin thinks somebody's stupid, trying to keep our attention on Wendy and shit, so we won't have to so we won't be worrying about you and your roommate Juan. So Robin's sitting talking to Ashley, basically trying to make more of a problem between Wendy and Nneka. All because her color's ass don't like Wendy. And like I said, she's trying to deflect from her own bullshit. Her struggle ass marriage. That's what she's trying to deflect from. So, so Wendy and Mia talking. Wendy's just like, I just want us to. They wasn't really even talking about shit. It was just like, Wendy was just like, hey, like, bitch, you threw a drink on me. She's like, I just want us to be cordial with one another. And I'm just like, and again, I say, why? Fuck this bitch. I still feel like Wendy probably like fuck Mia, but she was just like, Mia the easy one I can get away with right now. So Candace and Nneka are having a conversation. Like, Candace still trying to tell Nneka, like, you shouldn't be holding her accountable for the actions of her mother and sister, telling her, like, y'all don't have no actual initial beef. And then it's like Nneka just keeps saying, that's the problem. I don't have no problem with her. But her mom, and it's just like, so which one is it? Do you have a problem with her, or like what? You consistently saying what her mother did, what her sister did. You have yet to say what Wendy did to you. So all of a sudden, a pan of food falls and starts a little small fire. Candace was like, it's the demons coming to get us. But it turns out it was just Juan big ass playing the game a little too hard, and he knocked the goddamn thing over through the gate. So Karen goes over to Juan basically jokingly, like, you mad at me, Juan? You knocked my food over? Juan's like, oh, it wasn't even like that. Bring it in, bring it in. Karen's like, pound. Because you remember Karen and Juan had that situation where she said she felt like he hugged her so tight, her chest went to her neck or something. I don't remember what it was. So she gave him the fist pound. He give her the fist pound back, and then he's still like, bring it in, bring it in. And they do a little light hug. I'm just like, why you still want the hug after she did like this? That should tell you something. He just said, bring it in again after I did the pound. I would have did it again. Bring it in. The fuck? So now they Wendy and Nneka are all talking to two different, like, Nneka's talking with Mia, and Wendy's talking with Candace and Kiera, and she's telling them, like, when I initially met Nneka, she was cool. Like, I even gave her my number, this, that, and the third. And Nneka's talking with me. I genuinely liked her. I don't have a problem with her. So then Nneka brings up to Mia the whole Eddie unfollowing her husband situation. So of course Mia's messy ass takes this info straight over to Wendy and Eddie. Eddie, for some weird ass reason, goes to get Juan before going to confront Ike and Nneka. Like, do we know each other? Eddie's like, do we know each other, to Ike? And Ike's like, bro, you gonna sit here and act like you didn't unfollow me on Facebook, bro? And Eddie's like, I don't know you. So Eddie's like, do we know each other? He just said, he's like, do we know each other? So Eddie's Nneka's husband's like, so we aren't friends, bro? We aren't friends, Eddie, on Facebook? Eddie's like, I just met you here today. So I'm just like, I ain't gonna hold you. It kind of looked like Eddie might have had to, like, Wendy might have had to, like, tell him, like, say this. Like I said earlier, I feel like Eddie didn't know nothing about the Facebook thing. I feel like it was Wendy that did it, and she didn't tell him. And now Eddie's finding out, but at the point, he had a point where he like, it ain't that serious for me. Like, I'm just meeting you here, shit like that. Because Eddie really looked caught off guard. So Nneka's husband starts getting upset, like, they trying to make us look like liars. I'm like, y'all making yourself look like this weird, like weirdos. Eddie and Wendy laughing, like, are we really about to fight about Facebook? Nneka's like, it's absurd. Wendy's like, well, you brought it up. And then Nneka's like, well, you're absurd. So then Nneka says something about Wendy's mom. Wendy's like, say something about my mom again. I told Wendy was about to get active. She was like, say something about my mom again. Nneka was like, your mom's a witch. Now, I don't know if and like I said, B-. This joint was lit. It was turned. The last scene, the pickleball game, seeing all the couples, it was crazy. We ain't seen all the couples on Potomac in a while. So, and the fact that Juan came, I was like, but yeah, B-. predictions for episodes to come. I don't think, like I said, Wendy cares about her reputation and stuff, so I don't think she would really get active on film, because she didn't get active with Mia after Mia threw a drink on her, smacked her with her bag a couple times. So I feel like if she didn't get active with Mia then, she ain't gonna get active with Nia for calling her, NECA for calling her mom a witch. But I mean, hey, I would love to see Wendy sock NECA ass to talk about my mother, bitch. That's the only one little thing I would love to see episodes to come. What else did we see in episodes to come? I can't even remember. Yeah, I guess when I can't think of no predictions or nothing, I just don't have any. So thanks for watching the review, and comment below what you would grade the episode, what you thought of the episode, if I forgot anything, if I was off on anything, all that good stuff. Comment below what you would grade the episode. Did I say that? Also, like this video, subscribe to my channel, because I don't only review Potomac, I review other shows as well. I'm about to get into Married to Medicine after this, and I just did my Baddies East, so go check that out if you watch. And I will see y'all in the next review. Peace.